out walking the dog, but look like he want to walk me. He want to smell everything that's down here. Walking through the apartment building with the dog. That's one thing about a dog. When you in an apartment, you have to walk them so they can use the restroom and different things. Because if not, you'll have one messed up apartment. Be smelling just like dog and everything else. So I'm out walking the dog today, and just want to say, if you have any tips on walking the dog, hey, feel free to put it in the comment section and let me know how to stop a dog from wanting to smell everything he run up on, and how to keep yourself safe when you're walking with a dog and other dogs want to run up on you. So it's a lot to think about as you're walking the dog, but it's good exercise. I think it's great, and it's a German Shepherd, about 5 years old. Still could use a lot of training to get him where I need him to be. But you know, typical dog, I guess you could say. He wanna pee on everything. You want to kick rocks, kick dirt, whatever you want to call it, grass that we're on. And he believes in pulling. We want to keep pulling rather than walking. And we can't see no kind of animals like rabbits and squirrels and birds. He want to run at everything. I guess he's a hunter. He want to be a hunter. Well, he might just be. Just ain't had the chance to let him loose off this chain so he can run like he wanna, you know. So, but you know, it's fun to do different things. You know, never been a person that walked a dog, always had a dog. But the thing about it, you know, when you have a yard, this is probably the first time I haven't stayed in a house in pretty close to about 30 years. So, but we are looking for a house at this time. But at the time, we moved to another state and decided to get an apartment while we look for a place. So as we look for a place, we're staying in an apartment and having a dog. I have to walk him, but you know, get a chance to get good exercise. He keeps me active. That's one thing I can say. And you know, you have to keep your doggy bags so you can pick up after your dog at all times. You don't want to get caught with a fine, not cleaning up as you walk through the complex. But a lot of people don't clean up behind the animal, and I know that for a fact because as I walk, I'm always seeing poop and different things. So that just let me know that everybody don't follow the rules. I guess they making their own rules as we go. But now I'm down here by the dog park, as they call it, a place where the dog The dog is supposed to be their play area. So this is their play area. So go over here and mess around for a little while. Which give him a chance to get off the leash at least. Great opportunity. And typical dog. Let him off the leash so he can kind of move around. I kind of watch him. He be wanting to go around and smell everything on the grass. Move. 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 This is the actually dog bags that we use to pick up after the dog. This is one of the containers that they have, and they give you the bag so you're able to pick up at all times, which we are thankful for that. Keep us from spending a lot of money that we don't have to. Praise the Lord. You know, as people walk by, a lot of them want to pet your dog, but my dog is not one of them that you could pet, because we all, like I said, we had a house and always had a fence around the house, so the dog wasn't able to fellowship with nobody. He was always by himself, and we didn't actually introduce him to no other animals, so he is not aware. He'd be wanting to fight everything that he come in contact with. So trying to break him. So, you know, being in a state now where your dogs are supposed to be on a leash at all times, and by that we're having to learn to walk him, because never had to really put him on a leash because he was in his own yard. So we didn't have that option, or have that where we had to do it. Rather, it was more optional if we wanted to put him on a leash, which we had him, we bought him, but we didn't really put him on him because it wasn't something that we needed to do in our own yard. But now, I mean, I wish at the time I would have start walking them and putting them on a leash and introduce him to other people's other than myself and my wife. So that way he would have been a lot more easier to get along with everybody else. Because, you know, most people's walking their dogs and they stop and, you know, want to talk to you. But, you know, I'm not really able to stop and talk to them because my dog be wanting to not only jump them and their dog, so you're not able to make friends with other people's with dogs right now. So it's a process. I'm believing and hoping that shortly we'll be able to break him and get him to walk like he should be walking and enjoy the process of letting him be friends with other dogs. So just want to thank him. Just want to thank everyone, you know, that we ran in contact with, you know. Hopefully that they don't have a bad feeling that we're not able to be more of a friendly dog and owner walker. But eventually we hope to be able to show them that we are friendly and our dogs will be able to get along with each other. So it's a process. I mean, everything's a process. So even moving from one state to another state is a process, but we're enjoying it. Moving from the snow states of Michigan to more of a mild, I would say a mild winter, because so far we haven't, we got down to the 30s, but it don't feel like the 30s that I'm used to in Michigan. It's more of a small jacket, and you know, as long as you're moving, you're good. So we'll see how it go. But you know, just happy to see sun most of the days, and around 50 degrees. You know, most people's that you see, for them down here, 50 degrees is cold, but coming from a cold state, 50 degrees feel good. And you know, we out doing whatever we want to do, but most of them they got on big old, what we call winter jackets, or winter coats, you know, whatever you call them. But you know, we just got on our small regular jacket. But you know, to each his own. You know, you learn and grow. And I guess it's more so I have adapted to the more colder atmosphere, wind, snow, than, you know, the average person is that's in the South, where, you know, they don't really have that cold winter, that snow. So yeah, I guess it's to each his own, but thank God for the different weather temperature. Enjoy it. Just looking at the forest, the woods, you know, kind of miss that growing up in the South. You know, I'm used to woods and walking through the woods, and you know, having to be careful, make sure you don't walk on a snake or something like that. But now, because you know, in Michigan, like I said, you know, I don't too much have to worry about that, because you know, you stand in the city, it's pretty hard to see a snake, because you know, there's so many houses, cars, and different things being built in the neighborhood that, you know, it run off most of your animals. But down here, you know, in the South, a lot of houses is apart because of farmers and different things like that. Give you an opportunity to have space and woods and different things, trees in between your house, so you still have to worry about the snakes. So, but just walking with the dog up to the park, what we call the doggy park, and give him an opportunity to get off the leash and be able to run around and, you know, kind of be on his own for a second. As long as he's still being nice and not trying to eat up on everything, you know, have to keep a watch on it, because you know, so many dogs is pooping and different things, and he want to smell everything that he see, and don't want that, because just got his shots and everything, and we're not looking for him to catch nothing from another dog. So just kind of keep a watch, especially with grass and being in a doggy pen. Everybody is peeing and everything, and the dog is doing the same thing. Even my dog peeing on the grass, but every dog is doing it. But you don't want your dog to go behind some other dog and catch something. So just kind of being careful and watchful what he's doing while he's in the pen, and we thank God for that, to be watchful. But it's like he want to lick everything. That's weird too, because you don't want him to catch something from licking somebody else pee or whatever he's down here doing. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this short, and maybe next time I take a walk, we'll pick you up and show you some things as we go different areas throughout this complex or throughout this area on trails. Thank you for walking with us, and we'll talk with you at another time. Bye for now.